Are you here?
Yep.
All right. All right. Just waiting for OTN. All right. Here we go. This is game one. Let's put a twist to this. Play some music while they select their characters.
Alrighty, everybody. We got week 5 of the Chaos League going strong. We've got Ursa's with attitude. Good, and we've got the tried and true Otternaut. It's gonna be throwing hands tonight. Gonna be seeing what strategies that they have come up with after all of these weeks. These Otternauts have proved to have been pretty good competitors over the course of this, and the Ursa, as I'm sure, are ready with a strategy in mind. Got the rare Zera pick here after the Zera buff. Weakness policy, energy amp, buddy barrier. And they're going to be playing for those ults, trying to really turn the tide in team fights here. The standard top lane, Machamp and Serena with stacking.
All right. Let's see how this goes. This is gonna be a crazy fight.
Yes, sir. It looks to me here like they've got Zera for the team fights here, and Machamp for the Otternauts to try and sway those team fights in their favor, with Delphox and Venusaur Mage in the background. These look like pretty common 1-1-3 setups to me, so gonna be interesting to see what we have in bot lane here.
We didn't get a ban from almost. Whatever. We'll get it next game. I thought they mentioned a ban, but
Right, the Otternauts have banned Blissey. Looks like Zeragi banned Hoopa.
Oh, okay.
So
right.
we got
I didn't see the Blissey.
Yeah, we had the
I'm
strong support bans here today. Everybody wants to see a bit more of an interesting meta. Playing around Hoopa and playing around Blissey can be very difficult in a competitive environment. Those are some nice easy bans to pick up and get the ball rolling.
He put it under.
Yeah. It's also
Everyone
very
was typing fast.
Yeah, they goes quick. Speaking of going quick, Zera is done with their jungle here, and so is looks like Venusaur. Looks like Venusaur up top
nice flash from Zeragi.
Ooh, and that's a death for the Ursa's Slowbro, and Fennekin is barely getting out of there with some Gossifleur healing. Zera coming back in to turn the tides.
Nice. Is it going to be a triple kill?
Yes, it is. Add a kill for the Fennekin, turning him to Braixen. Very useful.
Nice stuff from Zeragi.
That's early experience that the team is going to need. Eldegoss evolves. Oh, and Slowbro is just a single point of experience away. Unfortunate. Oh, it's going to mean everything if the Otternauts can keep them starved of experience. Up top here, no need to look, but just up top here, Machoke is getting a kill on the Steenie, which is unfortunate.
Nice stuff from Gecko.
So it looks like the Otternauts are winning top lane, but the Ursas had a very good bot lane, and the Zera got some early kills, which is a big snowballing point for Zera. You don't want that Zera to get kills early on, or they will just start going out of control.
Sorry about that.
Yep, Zera already has Discharge, and they're on their way to getting ult before first Dread. Bot here getting pushed. The jungle Ivysaur has pushed on the Ursa's goal. Zera just trying to threaten them with some Discharge. They're going Dragon Pulse, getting some of these secures. Dura's going to have very strong secure for the later game. Slowpoke kind of low on health there, but Amnesia takes care of that instantly. A Fire Blast takes out the Duraludon. And Ursa's in a good position here. Eject button gets Delphox out of there, but actually looks like a Scald killed Slowbro there.
Nice double kill from Spirit. Okay, clock's going in. Was scaring them away.
Serena has the grassy glide on deck. Here, trying to get those stun confirms on the squishy Duraludon and the probably stunning some of the others. A barrage blow from Machamp, able to take the Zera straight out of the fight all in one and
Ooh,
secure the Dread. What a powerful ult.
yes it is. And now everyone from OTN is rushing on to Rotom.
Oh my goodness, I haven't noticed this up here, but up top lane, the Machamp has already gotten level 11 off of that Serena, which was only 7 until just now.
Yeah, the Serena kill plus that Dreadnought. That was a lot of XP. A lot of XP.
But even before that, the Machamp was level 9 for first Dreadnought. They were as high level as the jungle. Unfortunately, up top, it looks like the Machoke got away with a lot of XP steal. That's going to be
That
real tough. Yep, that's real tough for the Ursas. Completely wiped out in top lane. And the goal is broken with a what looked like a pretty good overdunk.
but also Machamp Gecko, he was just stacking on kills too, so he got a good chunk of XP for each elimination that he took.
Absolutely. Level 12, higher level than any jungler. This Machamp is going to be a problem if they cannot shut it down, and it is not easy to shut down a Machamp with ult.
And now OTN TC bags just hit 11. All right. Sparky knows still at 7.
Zera going in for a
Ooh,
little bit of
Sting.
an early gank here. Ooh, and a slow
Yeah.
beam takes Zera straight out of the fight. That's going to be dangerous for them if they're relying on Zera for those team fights. Speaking of which, Slowbro's probably going to have to try and take the Machamp out here, but the Venusaur is doing just as well, also level 12. Well,
Yeah,
Ursas
Venusaur is
have...
very dangerous this meta.
Absolutely. The Ursas have 2 very important Pokemon that they need to be trying to be shutting down, both Machamp
Alright,
and
we
the
have an ult
Venusaur.
from Clock.
They have Slowbo for one of them, but they're going to have to figure out how to kill the other in a team fight. Serena ult might be their only option,
Alright.
and
Nice
ooh,
clear. The Ralladon and Slint, they were just chilling in the back, just poking, and lifesteal poke. And
absolutely.
it looks like they won this battle.
The Delphox
Nice
going in for a little hit on
penta.
on the.
That was a nice penta from Slint. Good job there. Alright, can the Ursas regroup and focus? They still have a decent lead to them, like level wise in a way. They can come back. Like I always say, the true game don't start until Zapdos pops up. That's just me. So even if you're behind, if you can secure that Zap and secure some goals, then you can overcome this fight. Alright, we have a fight here, but the Ursas are backing away. Good call on them.
Machamp with the huge level lead, pushing Rotom here, which can be dangerous. If he dies here, they will most certainly get a lot of XP.
Oh yeah, he's running away. He is running away. The whole crew came for that Machamp.
No XP on the field, no reason to not stop that Rotom. But it looks like the Ursas are going in now.
Yep, there goes Zaragi.
Ooh, and they go in. A death for Zera.
There goes OTN coming in now.
Eldegoss ults right before Zap, able to get some healing off, but it's not enough to save the team. A bit of a wasted ult there. Yes. Machamp is just too powerful. They need to figure out some way to take them out of the fight, but then they have to worry about both the Venusaur and the Duraludon. There's too many strong players on the team.
Yes, they have a lot of heavy hitters on their team. It's a perfect balance, but again, the Ursas have a perfect balance as well with their team comp.
Absolutely, they didn't even need their ults to win that team fight. On terms of the Otternauts, it's really gonna come down to the strategy that the Ursas employ. They're gonna need to back cap. They cannot fight at this Zap. They cannot win this. The level differences are far too high. Zera's the only one that can really compete along with Serena, but both of them can get stunned to death, especially with Slowbro taking one of them out.
Oh,
There
we
it
have an ult from
is.
Flint.
A Verdant
Zen
Anger from
going in.
Venusaur. Plasma
All
Gale
right, we
from
have an
Zera.
ult from
Yeah.
Zaragi.
Yes, sir.
All right, Spirit's about to be down.
And the
Spirit is
wipe.
down.
Delphox ult not even able to kill Venusaur. Oh, unfortunate. Slowbro and Eldegoss are down, the two least burn characters. They have more than enough power to take this down. And it's going to be about defending now. They're not too far behind yet, but as soon as those scores are dropped, they're going to need every bit of help they can get to try and turn it around.
And that was disrespectful right there from Gecko, just going in with the flash and scoring.
So close. Serena almost able to stop Duraludon, not quite. That is a hearty set of scores for the Otternauts. Ursa's now need the rebuttal.
All right, let's see what Clock can do. All right, so then T-Bags is there defending. We have Spirit and Sparky going in together, going to see if they
Slowbro,
can score.
yes. Slowbro's very confident in their ability to defend. Even on outer goal, Slowbro has so much
Nice ult.
defense.
That was a nice ult from both of them. Let's see if they can get this going. All right, nice ult from Zaragi. We have an ult from Sync. Oh no. Oh, can Serena make a score? Yes, she did with 14 points.
Very nice. Admirable persistence from the Ursas. And very good score blocking from the Otternauts. They recognize that Serena dunking the 100, not really worth defending against when the entire rest of the Ursas were pushing on bot lane. More important to keep those 400 out than not letting the 100 in. Very good awareness for the Slowbro there.
Yeah, give me an invite if they didn't kick you out.
I'm still looking at the stats here. No slouch, 8 kills on the Zera, doing their best to try and sway those team fights. But just 10 kills on Machamp, 8 on Duraludon, 6 on the Slowbro. Even the Slowbro was putting in hard work there with the Amnesia Scald doing 70k. Outrageous. And the Serena unfortunately being shut down very early on in the game. That's going to be important. Clock is going to have to learn how to counter that Gecko Machamp in future games. I am also not in the lobby, unfortunately.
Okay. No problem.
See if we can get the code out of them.
Alright, we got the code. Alright.
The Ursas with attitude, ban Hoopa once more.
Alright, so we have a Hooper Ben. Alright.
Hello, Marvelous. I hope you're having a marvelous day.
Alright. And we're having
And looks like we've got a double Hoopa Blissey ban once again.
Alright. Just switching sides. Alright, is everyone ready? Everyone ready? I'm not gonna play music anymore. I thought I had my mixer fixed, but yeah. Alright, so we have a yes from Zaragi, just waiting for TC bags. Alright, let's do this.
Yes, sir. Alright, so we've got the double support ban once again, keeping Blissey and Hoopa out of this meta.
Alright, so we have the Machamp going in, locked in. We have Slowbro locked in. I believe everyone's rocking the same characters from the Otternauts.
Absolutely,
Saturn.
that Machamp did so well. No reason to not bring that back.
Yes, and on the Ursus with Attitude side, we have Zaragi sticking with Zera, Clock again with Serena, Sparky locking in with Slowbro. We have Spirit. It's pretty much the same team.
It is absolutely a mirror match, or not a mirror match. It is a rematch. They've got the salty run back going on. And the Clock is wanting to try a new strategy against this Machamp, I'm sure, because that is the biggest deciding factor in this game. They cannot let that Machamp get too powerful, otherwise there will be 3 just devastating players on that team that they need to handle, and the Ursas really will only have 2. Without the Blissey Hoopa meta here, we're going to see a bit more variance. Teams are it's very common for teams to practice without those 2 characters now, as any tournament with bans is almost assuredly going to have them gone, unless you have one character in particular that's quite powerful for your team, such as a single carry member like a Cinderace or such that can sway entire games if allowed to run amok, or a Spoopy Azumarill.
Exactly.
Autonaut's getting aggressive, trying to steal these Audino. The Ursaluna's not able to push back, unfortunately.
Looks like they're doing a handshake on top. And now they're fighting on top, but the baby Serena walks away safely. We're just keeping an eye out here in bot lane. I'm looking at the mini map. We see that Machamp transformed to a Machoke. Let's see what's going on over here. We may have some action. Bees are up. Alright, Zaragi going in. Zaragi's killed. Ooh. And so is Clock, and Gecko and Slimp will have a nice 41 score top lane. Let's go back to bot lane.
Yes, it's going unfortunately here for the Ursas. The Otternauts have successfully stolen a lot of their farm, and the level advantage is starting to creep in with that early Duraludon damage. And unfortunately, Braixen has already taken a death here. All the Otternauts fully evolved. Only Braixen evolved on the Ursaluna's team. It's going to be a bit of a struggle here, and they're going to need a bit of a gank here for a second Dread. Hopefully, Steenie is not gonna have to. Ooh, Machoke has 2 kills. I notice up top. That's a very similar play to the first round. And
yeah, he's about to hit level 8 as well. But let's go back to bot lane and see what's going on here.
He seems we're gonna have to be careful, sort of throwing some moves out there, trying to get some early damage, not getting caught out. And there it is, the burst damage just so fast on Duraludon, and able to take down the Slowpoke instantly. The Ursalunas
Ooh.
need this XP here as soon as possible. The perfect amount of AS energy to score on that goal to leave it at 1. You can see the Audernauts practice paying off once again. They know exactly how much AS energy they need to put those goals right down to the minimum. The Ursalunas are in a terrible place down here in bot. But they have finally evolved, and so they're going to be able to put up a bit of a fight here. Giving up the Dreadnought because they don't need it, but the Audernauts also pushing Rotom at the same time. They have both sides on lock, and that is not the position you want to be in. With that goal at 1, honestly, there's not really much point defending it. The Ursalunas are really just going to have to look for free scores everywhere they can, because this Slowbro is not really going to be looking to break it with just 18. And they took the farm instead. Ursaluna's piling up in top lane, preparing for a push likely before they have ults, but unfortunately Machamp already level 10 does have ult, along with Venusaur who already has ult. Zera runs in with a Plasma Gale and tries to take out a Barrage Blow from Machamp. Yup, takes down 3 members, Zera, Eldegoss, and Slowbro all in one. That's what I was worried about. That Machamp is too dangerous to try and push, especially on goal once they have that ult. But they did burn the ult before the second Dreadnought. They might have a chance at it now. But that's a lot of XP.
Good stuff. Good stuff from the Audernauts. But I believe the Ursalunas can I mean Ursa with attitudes, they can regroup here and deal the damage that's needed.
Absolutely. They're going to have
Because
to
they
play
didn't
a little
play
patiently here.
passive. Yeah, play passive. They all
Because
need to stick together too. They wanna get this show on the boat.
right, and we know that the Audernauts are going to be trying to get a push for a high overdunk here. So if they stay on this goal, they're going to be able to defend it. But they also want the XP from it breaking. So if they can focus on the high scoring members such as Slowbro and Venusaur and Duraludon here, they might be able to force the Eldegoss to score a small amount. That Delphox once again caught out of position, way far out of goal, even as the ranged mage should really be staying in the back. That is going to be unfortunate. That is the exact opposite of the hoped for interaction. Delphox dies there, and they allow the Venusaur, who has a hard time scoring, to score a full 50.
That was a nice steal from the Ursas.
Alright, trading the Dreadnought for Rotom is a good play. Unfortunately, they weren't able to keep the Delphox far enough back. Audernauts will be able to defend that pretty handily, but this gives them a shot at controlling the map and getting some XP that they sorely need. Delphox unfortunately ignoring that. Instead, the Ursa is looking to push bot, it looks like. A Revolving Ruin from Duraludon, and Serena is taken out with a Cloud Crash from Eldegoss. And the rest are taken out in hand easily. That was the time where they needed to be looking for some XP.
Wow.
Unfortunately, the Ursas tried to push, and it was foiled handily.
Thank Taylor. Wow, wonder what kind of build you're running out here with the quad.
Absolutely, it's dangerous to do those pushes on goal once they have the jump pads, even on the outer goal. Slowbro simply just walking away from Delphox Fire Spin with the Unstoppable from Amnesia. Very well played. Delphox once again pushing a little bit forward, even farther ahead than the Slowbro. Delphox is very aggressive this game. And it's going to take a lot to try and hold them back. The XP gap is going to continue widening. The Ursas are really going to have to focus on farming here because this Dreadnought is a lost cause. Trying to win this is not going to end well. Look at that, even the Slowbro taking out half of Serena's health. There is no hope in pushing this. And a Verdant Anger from Venusaur takes out 3 more members. At this point, the Ursas with attitude are just simply farm. The Audernauts are just clearing them. Easily. Only losing one ult right before Zapdos. The Audernauts are confident heading to Zapdos, and the Ursas with Attitude are going to need a counterplay. Unless they can shred this Rotom in 10 seconds. And the Audernauts are planning for that too. They are everywhere, even without Hoopa. Just making sure that they don't get it, just practicing it, not even hitting it once. Well.
Ooh, we have ults for days now. Nice ult from Machamp. Nice ult from Duraludon. Clock's out of here. Oh, Duraludon barely escaped but got killed.
Ooh, and that is a team wipe for the Ursas with Attitude, only sacrificing Slowbro and Duraludon. Wow, what a dynamic punch from Machamp. That kind of range is insane. You can tell the Audernauts have practiced with these characters insanely. A barrage throw from the champ for the unstoppable, trying to get into the Zapdos, a slow beam, and still he's able to get it in, and still uses the ult and is taken down.
And he put up a fight.
Absolutely. Elagos nearly died from that one hit. The Ursas are going to be pushing now with the Machamp dead for 30 seconds and outer goal still full health. Slowbro coming in with the Skull, able to hit a lot of the squishies, nearly kill them. A fanciful fireworks from Delphox, trying to slow them down, keep them from getting there, but Petal Dance Venusaur able to ignore it completely. Zera gets a kill on the Eldegoss, but that is all they were able to push, unfortunately. That Scald in the bush was very smart.
And OTN, or Autonaut Saturn, takes Game 2 and are the victors for Week 5. Congratulations to Autonaut Saturn.
Absolutely. That was, you could see the mechanical precision every single member was using to perform all of their strategies and movements. Since they have been through this a million times and know exactly where to be to maximize their efficiency. From Machamp ults to Slowbro Scalds to Venusaur Petal Dances and Verdant Angers. Every move was calculated and executed to perfection.
I give thumbs up.
I would give all of these players a thumbs up too, because the Ursa's really stuck with it.
Yes, Ursa's played a good match on both games. Thank you guys for playing for Week 5. Appreciate it.
Appreciate the good sportsmanship from everybody as well.
Yep. Good sportsmanship. Just like Marvelous says, GG's to both teams.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just do a quick shout outs to first off, let's give a shout outs to Tanky. Is my bot not working?